What's good, YouTube? What's good, what's good, what's good? It's your boy Jay, back with another video. I know it's been a minute since I've seen y'all. I hope y'all doing good on your purpose, getting to the bag, all the good stuff. But man, I had to hop on here, man, because it's one of them. It's one of them to where, you know, like I said, we ain't talked in a minute. A lot of stuff been going on. A lot of stuff been moving and shaking as it's supposed to. But I just got to reflect and realize, you know, I've been just realizing some stuff, and I want to, you know, give value and do what I intended to do with this channel in the first place. So, what I wanted to talk about today was this concept of like motivation versus discipline and the correlation between discipline and self-control. So, basically, we've all heard, you know, we can't rely on motivation. We have to rely on discipline because motivation is fleeting. And if you haven't heard it, you know, motivation is fleeting. You know, it's not going to always be here. One day you're going to be motivated. One day you're not. But what stands is consistency and discipline. And what I'm noticing about this discipline thing is discipline can be synonymous for self-control. Let me explain. So, like, all discipline really is exercising self-control in your life based on the actions that you do. So if you say that you want to go to the gym every day and you're not doing it, you don't have self-control over your own body. Your body is telling you what to do, because your consciousness, the person that you want to be, the best version of yourself that's inside, that's trying to manifest or trying to show itself, because that's ultimately the goal and purpose of life, is to you know, self-actualize the best version of yourself, right? So to fulfill the best version of yourself, who you believe that you should be. So, you know, if you set out to do something, which is usually a lifestyle change, to either, you know, make more money, have better relationships, or improve your health, that's really the main three things. If you set out to do something, and everyone always has that next step in their life that will lead to that lifestyle change that they should do, and they know it and consciously, but they just don't do it because we're not disciplined enough. We don't have the self-control. Just like me, you know, I'm supposed to be way more consistent with these videos, but I'm not here to bash myself. I'm not here to give myself no excuses either at the same time. I'm just here to look at it for what it is and not look at the past and just try to move forward to what it's going to be. You feel me? So back to the topic, you know, this whole notion that, okay, yes, I don't want to go to the gym this day, but I have to because I have self-control. So the way that you get self-control, or AKA discipline, is through doing hard stuff you don't want to do, that you know you should be doing. You know, and there's really no other way. That's like the hard truth about discipline, about self-control. You know, people don't really want to accept it, but as I research, as I go through the trials and tribulations of life, as I fall, as I do better, I notice that I have my best moments when I'm disciplined. I have my best moments when I'm exercising self-control, when I'm exercising semen retention, not giving into my lusts of porn and sex and all this different type of stuff. When I'm exercising self-control in that arena. It's hot out here, man. Back in Texas, just was in Michigan for a week. Just getting back, but you know, it just going back home made me reflect on a lot of this stuff, because you know, it's just a reflection point. Anytime you go back to where you kind of used to be, you know, you kind of see the progression of where you're going and where you're supposed to be and things like that. It's just a reflection. But as I was saying, so the best times in my life is when I've been in self-control, and that's when I've had the most discipline to do other stuff, as far as getting work done, getting content out. Most consistent I've been on YouTube is usually when I'm practicing semen retention or lust-free, or when I'm meditating, or when I'm eating healthy, or when I'm going to the gym every day. I've been even slacking off on the gym, y'all. Like, man, it's it's a lot, especially, you know, adding stuff to your plate. Me, I'm an entrepreneur. I aspire to be a great entrepreneur and things like that. So, you know, in my opinion, what entrepreneurship means to me specifically, and being a great entrepreneur, it comes down to three things. Make the most money. That's the metric. If you're not making the money, you're not getting the result. You're not winning. Help the most people. If you're not impacting lives, you're just making money doing bullshit, what's the point of that? And three, doing what you love. You know, if you're just doing what society wants you to do, or something that you don't really enjoy doing, you're not really winning life either. So being a great entrepreneur to me is encapsulating those three things. So with that being said, I may have to add different things to my plate because that's what I enjoy. That's what I love. I don't really want to do just one thing. You know, I enjoy different stuff and I want to monetize my whole lifestyle. That's kind of where I want to go with the whole thing. So if I want to do that, it takes certain steps and certain elements of self-control to get there. And to tie all this together, self-control, because discipline is just a belief system. Are you a disciplined person? Yes or no? If you feel in your heart you're not a disciplined person, then that means you have an off belief system. Your belief system is false. And the only way you change that belief system in the realm of discipline is through exercising self-control. Then the more you exercise self-control, the more you're subconsciously rewiring your brain to believe that, oh, I'm more disciplined because I'm exercising self-control in these areas, so I'm naturally a disciplined person. And then stuff starts happening naturally, you know, because a lot of the times we like to fight it with willpower and think we could just overcome our struggles, overcome our demons, you know, with straight willpower, when really it's an act of rewiring the brain, and then the brain is going to carry out your actions. Like, I don't know if y'all heard it, but thoughts create beliefs, beliefs create habits, habits create actions, so therefore everything stems from the thought. So, you know, that's the number one thing we got to change is our thoughts that's coming in, because subconsciously what that's going to do is just change our belief system as far as the self-control aspect. And way I found that to really, you know, implement these different type of lifestyle changes is when you just get fed up. You know, when you just get fed up to where you at in life, you know, you live in a certain lifestyle. You, like I said, you're looking for a lifestyle change. Something has to give. You tired of living the way you are. And a lot of the times that pain is going to be is going to push people more than the pleasure of getting to where you want to be. You know, would you rather more people is going to try to eliminate the pain that they're feeling now than to strive for the pleasure you want to be? So a lot of times when we get in this loop of trying to rewire our brain and stuff like that, we start thinking positive and do all the positive thinking like that and stuff like that. And all this, it's cool, you know, it's cool, but life ain't all positive. Get to the negative about your life. What do you hate about your life, and what do you desire to change that's been fucking with you for so long that you just gotta change? And then the moment we get fed up with that, the moment that, you know, now we can overcome the urges. We just so fucking tired of living the way we living and want to get to the next level of who we know we could be. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to live with regret. So that's what should, you know, you got to find that of what's going to, you know, push you to when it gets down to the rock bottoms and stuff like that. But me, it's like, I don't want to live with regret. And I view my life as a movie, and I don't take it too serious. So I could look back and zoom out kind of and be like, okay, I'm experiencing this, and I don't want to get too deep and metaphysical on y'all, but like, you know, I believe that, you know, you're not your conscious mind, you're more so your subconscious, or you're more so an awareness, the awareness of I am, like the Bible says, like God is I am, the awareness of I am. That's your true nature, that's your true self. So I feel like once you're able to, and meditation helps with this, you know, just consciously getting quiet and in solitude and stuff like that will help too. But once you can separate your ego and the way that you feel from the awareness that you are, the infiniteness that you are, the God-like person that you are, the creative being inside that you are, and separate those two and just kind of observe, like, okay, Javian is struggling with this. He's always struggled with this. So we need to take actions to get better at this, or you're just going to keep struggling. And Javian has these type of belief system because that's what's been programmed inside of him from the beginning. When you can look at your life like that and look at your own psyche like that, I feel like that's when it could be a big catalyst to change and a big push to the next level in your life, because it's not you. You know, you don't want to be there. It's not your beliefs. It's just something that's happening automatically because it's something that's already ingrained in your subconscious. Your subconscious makes up 97% of the actions that you do anyway. So when it's ingrained in there, you're just going to keep following that same cycle, even though you're fed up with it, you know? So you got to get even more fed up with it to where you're consciously getting out of that cycle by changing the things you do on an everyday basis, by building up that self-control. Everybody knows what they're struggling with on a self-control level. For you, it may be food. You overindulge in food. You may be overindulging drinking. You may be overindulging smoking. You may be overindulging porn or lust or any sex, anything like that. And everything I just named, I feel personally, this is just my opinion. Y'all don't got to take it for nothing. I'm just going to talk. I'm going to just give value if I can. But on my personal opinion, I feel like all that stuff is cool. You know, stuff is cool in moderation. I think that you're supposed to get drink and have fun, not fully drunk where you can't remember shit, but have fun and drink when it's called for. Have fun and smoke when it's called for. Have fun with a woman when it's called for. When y'all really locked in, different things like that. When it's all called for, everything's fun. It's just the abuse of things that kind of messes stuff up. And that's where we have to exercise self-control. And man, just to wrap up the video, I don't want to make it too long. Self-control in itself, you have to start with the beginning root word. Self-control. Who is self? When you realize that yourself is something that's divine, is something that can overcome anything, and something that's greater than any physical thing on earth, because it's created everything on earth. Once you're in tune with that, you know you can accomplish anything, and you can create a lifestyle change just like that and move on from your past ways, because you are stronger than your flesh, you know. But we don't hear this all the time. We don't hear that we're stronger than our flesh. We hear that we need other fleshly stuff to get rid of the stuff that's already fucking with us in our flesh. We going through ADHD and they give us more pills. We going through depression, they give us more pills. Everything we got is already inside of you. It's just a change in belief systems, and belief system starts with thoughts. So I encourage everybody to change your thoughts, take the first steps in exercising self-control, and then that's going to build your discipline over time, because motivation is fleeting. But once you're so sick of your situation, once you know who you're supposed to be, you know, you don't have to rely on motivation, because you already know you don't want to live with regret. Motivation turns from running from regret than trying to get status or get some money or get some anything like this. You just don't want to live with regret, bro. Like, fuck the way we living right now if you don't like your lifestyle. And I feel like everybody doesn't like an aspect of their lifestyle. It's always room to improvement. It's always room to grow. And I just want to grow the most I can in life. And part of that journey is to reflect and share my journey and my whatever I have inside of me to y'all, and hopefully y'all take something from it, you know, so then y'all can give it to somebody else, and, you know, maybe make the world a better place one day. Who knows? But like I said, I don't want to keep on rambling. I hope y'all took something from the video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button for me. I really appreciate it. More vids coming soon. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and I will holler at all y'all in the next video. Peace.